Your blood pressure looks fine in the morning, maybe even normal. But then around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it suddenly spikes. If you're over 65, this is not a coincidence, and it is not harmless. Medical data shows that afternoon blood pressure surges increase stroke risk by up to 40% in older adults, even in people who take daily blood pressure medication. These spikes often happen silently. No pain, no warning, until the damage is already done. A sudden dizzy spell, a fall, a mini stroke, or a full stroke that permanently changes your ability to speak, walk, or live independently. And here's the most frightening part. Most seniors never realize their blood pressure is spiking because it doesn't happen at the doctor's office. It happens at home, when no one is watching. But what if this daily spike is being triggered by something predictable? And what if one simple morning drink could help stabilize your blood pressure for the rest of the day? This information is based on decades of clinical experience from cardiologists and aging researchers who specialize in senior hypertension. One such expert, a board-certified cardiologist with over 28 years of experience, has treated more than 12,000 patients over the age of 60. In his preventive care program, over 70% of seniors who corrected their morning hydration and nutrient timing saw measurable stabilization in afternoon blood pressure within just a few weeks, often without increasing medication. So let's talk about what's really happening inside your body. As we age, our blood vessels change. Healthy arteries are flexible. They expand and relax easily. But with age, arteries become stiff and less responsive. This forces the heart to work harder, especially later in the day. At the same time, stress hormones like cortisol naturally rise in the afternoon. In younger people, cortisol is cleared quickly. In seniors, it stays in the bloodstream longer, tightening blood vessels and raising pressure. Then there's blood sugar. After lunch, glucose levels rise. In older adults, insulin doesn't work as efficiently, leading to fluid retention and increased pressure inside already stiff arteries. This creates a perfect storm around 1:30 to 3 p.m. That's why your blood pressure spikes even when you're doing everything right. Unfortunately, many well-intentioned habits actually make this worse. Skipping proper hydration in the morning is one of the biggest mistakes. Dehydration thickens the blood, increases resistance inside blood vessels, and forces pressure upward. Studies show seniors who start the day dehydrated can experience 10 to 15 millimeters of mercury higher blood pressure later in the afternoon. Another common mistake is drinking coffee first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Caffeine spikes cortisol and adrenaline. In older adults, this effect lasts longer, overstimulating already fragile blood vessels for hours. And then there's the hidden deficiency most seniors are never warned about: low potassium and reduced nitric oxide production. Without these, blood vessels simply cannot relax properly. Low potassium intake alone increases stroke risk by nearly 25% in older adults. Now here's the hopeful part. There is a simple, evidence-supported morning drink that addresses all three of these problems at once. It is not a supplement. It is not a drug. It is a targeted morning hydration strategy designed for aging physiology. This drink works by gently rehydrating the body, supporting potassium balance, and boosting nitric oxide, allowing blood vessels to relax instead of tighten as the day goes on. Clinical nutrition studies show that seniors who adopt this habit experience 8 to 14-point reductions in systolic blood pressure, with noticeably smoother readings throughout the afternoon within 3 to 4 weeks. The timing is critical. It must be consumed within 30 minutes of waking, before coffee, before breakfast, and consistently every day. Warm, not cold, liquid is key because it improves absorption and vascular response. This is how you reset your daily blood pressure rhythm instead of fighting it. If you're over 60 and serious about protecting your heart, your brain, and your independence, this is exactly the type of strategy you should be learning. Take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment with your age or blood pressure concern. This community is built specifically for seniors who want medically grounded guidance, not fear-based myths. Unstable blood pressure doesn't just threaten your heart. It threatens your freedom, your ability to drive, to travel, to live without constant hospital visits. But your body can still respond, at any age, when you give it the right signals. By stabilizing your blood pressure, you reduce stroke risk, hospital admissions, medication dependence, and long-term medical costs. Most importantly, you protect your quality of life. Subscribe now and watch the next video, where we reveal another overlooked daily habit that silently damages senior hearts. What you do this morning can change what happens at 2 p.m. and for the rest of your life.